Hey guys, Mobile Geezer, and I realize it's been a couple of weeks since I've given you an update on the US Apple Watch ban, so I thought I'd let you in on the latest. And right now they can sell the Series 9 and the Ultra 2 for the moment. I've got an Ars Technica story. Apple Watch redesigned without blood oxygen monitoring to avoid import ban. Apple preps update should patent infringing Watch Series 9 Ultra 2 be banned again. And you'll get what that means in a minute. And that's by Sharon Harding. So let's drop this into reader view and get rid of some of these ads. Apple has developed a backup plan for if the Apple Watch Series 9 and Ultra 2 are import banned again, because right now they can still sell them. As it currently appeals the ITC's ruling that its watches violate a patent owned by Masimo, Apple has come up with a software workaround that strips its current smartwatches of their controversial blood oxygen monitoring capabilities. In January 2023, the ITC ruled that the watch violated one of California headquarters Masimo's light-based pulse oximetry patents. The Apple Watch Series 6, which came out in 2020, was the first Apple smartwatch to use a pulse oximeter sensor. Facing a U.S. import ban of the current Watch Series 9 and Watch Ultra 2, both released in September 2023, Apple started pulling the smartwatches on December 21st. But on December 27th, Apple, which filed its appeal against the ITC's ruling on December 26, after President Joe Biden declined to overrule the ITC ruling, received an emergency interim stay from the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, allowing it to continue selling the watch, and that's where we are right now. On Monday, this past Monday, Masimo sent a letter to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, as spotted by 9to5Mac, stating that U.S. Customs and Border Protection decided on January 12th that Apple has redesigned the watches so that they do not contain pulse oximetry functionality. So they're sitting there, but the redesigned watches have not gone on sale yet. Apple accomplished this through a software workaround for smartwatches recently shipped to its physical stores, according to a Bloomberg report from Mark Gurman on Monday. However, the stores will not sell the redesigned watches until Apple headquarters tells them to, Bloomberg reported. So right now, they're still selling the original watches, which is okay. And in the last update, I told you Masimo complained that redesigning software-wise would not be enough. They'd have to do a hardware redesign. Well, I guess they've changed their mind because they seem to be okay with what Apple is doing with the redesign in case they need to start selling that. The publication noted that Apple will probably only release the watches that can't monitor blood oxygen levels if the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit denies Apple's request that its stay be upheld for the duration of its appeal against the ITC ruling, which Apple expects to be at least a year. An Apple spokesperson told Ars Technica. Apple expects that ruling to come as early as today. So as far as I know, no update has come through, so currently they can still sell those watches. Currently, the Watch Series 9 and Watch Ultra 2 are still available with blood oxygen monitoring, an Apple spokesperson confirmed to Ars. But Apple hasn't confirmed how long that will be the case, jeopardizing demand and the perceived value for Apple's latest smartwatches. Longer term, Bloomberg also reported that Apple is developing a software update that alters the watch's blood oxygen monitoring app and algorithms so that users can still check out their blood oxygen but without Apple infringing on any patent. So that's another software update that they have sitting ready to go, I guess. For the ITC's part, it responded to Apple's request for an extended stay on the import ban in a court filing on January 10th. It stated that Apple has provided a weak and unconvincing case and that the tech giant's arguments amount to little more than an indisputably adjudicated infringer requesting permission to continue infringing the asserted patents. So the ITC isn't backing down and they're still saying that Apple is violating the patent, but the judge is still letting Apple sell these watches for now. Prospective owners of the Apple Watch who value blood oxygen monitoring should keep an eye open for the appeals court ruling because it could swiftly result in Apple Watches that they're considering buying missing a key feature. So yeah, I'm looking out for an update to come through, but nothing so far. So they have the redesigned watches that won't do the blood oxygen monitoring sitting in the stores in case the ruling comes down against them and they have to stop selling the current watches. So that's where we are at the moment. So just wanted to give you guys an update, and it's kind of an ongoing saga, but right now the latest watches can be sold with the blood oxygen monitoring. So that's all I have for you now, folks. As always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you like my content, please share the videos with friends, family, or whomever you think might be interested. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I upload. And please hit the thumbs up, as it does help with the algorithm.
So there's one other thing.
We all do better when we love each other.
Yeah.